Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today I have some pretty exciting news for you Miraculous fans. Today we got a new promo for the next episode called Troublemaker. Now for those of you who don't know, this next episode is coming out on the 16th, so we've got just like a week left. So I'm going to be going through this promo and making an analysis on it and talking about what is all in the clip. But if you haven't seen the clip, I'm gonna let you watch it, so let's play it. So this clip is the first look at Troublemaker, or is it? This is not actually the first look at Troublemaker we have seen. At a Comic-Con in 2017, a lot of the cast and crew of Miraculous read off the script of this first half of the episode. So we got to see a lot of the first half of the episode. So I will leave the link down in the description below if you're interested in like watching pretty much the first half of it. I know it's like not actual footage, it's just a recording of them sitting up at a screen, but someone made an animatic at it, so you can go check that out if you want. So the reason why I brought up that San Diego Comic-Con thing was because I could actually confirm what was going on, because like I said, we actually got the first like half of the actual script from this episode, so we know the exact lines. We pretty much saw half the episode already. So if you don't want any like huge Troublemaker spoilers, then I would not watch this part of the video, just because I will be talking about what's going on in the episode and pretty much just putting the clips in order based on what I'm explaining about the first half of the episode. Now don't worry, I'm not gonna like spoil the whole thing, and there are a couple clips in here that I didn't know about that we didn't see, because like I said earlier, the San Diego Comic-Con reading was only of like maybe the first half, not the full 20-minute episode, so we still got a lot to learn. So pretty much this episode is about Jagged Stone, and his assistant is the character that gets akumatized. So pretty much the assistant is just being like worked, and she's just like tired and stuff, and that's how she gets akumatized, is because she has too many requests going out. Pretty much like everyone's asking her to do different things, and she's just like what do I do? And that's what gets her akumatized towards the half of the episode, I think. I don't know the exact time codes, but that's just my guess. But pretty much she gives Jagged this idea earlier on in the episode that they should go to Marinette's bakery and film a TV show there, because, or not, maybe just like a live TV broadcast, because that's what this whole episode is kind of doing. There's a live TV broadcast, and Jagged Stone's a guest star for a bakery. So Penny is the assistant of Jagged Stone, and pretty much she's like, hey, you should do this bakery thing for the show, and boom, you have the bakery set up. And she's also supposed to like hold on to Fang, the pet crocodile, which you can see in this clip. And this pen apparently becomes more important because she clicks it when she's nervous, and we just saw that from the actual like episode thing from the Comic-Con. And from the Comic-Con thing, we learn that Jagged Stone isn't really baking the things correctly. He's just kind of messing around a little bit, and he's not doing everything that Marinette's father says that he should do. And apparently they described it as Marinette's father being like really stressed out and be like, so that'll be interesting to see. Now, if you have been following the Miraculous, you have known that the Adrienne thing has kind of gotten escalated a bit more, especially in the episode where Marinette and Adrien went to the movies. That was a huge episode. But this episode, Adrien learns that Marinette has a bunch of pictures of him hanging up on her wall, because okay, so in the actual episode, what happens is Jagged gets a bunch of mixture because Marinette like slipped and spilled a bunch of this baking batter on Jagged's hands. So he asked to use the restroom, or actually Penny asked for where's the restroom, and pretty much they go up into Marinette's room because they think that's a restroom. And apparently there's like a sink up there. I don't know, the Comic-Con thing was kind of like, you couldn't really tell what was going on because you couldn't see anything. It was just the cast pretty much just reading off the script. So it was kind of hard to tell what exactly was going on, but apparently they make their way into Marinette's room. And Jagged Stone just starts like looking around, admiring all the things that Marinette does, and sees this wall of Adrien, and he starts pointing it out when the camera is live. And Marinette said in that Comic-Con thing that she had told all her friends to watch it, so that includes Adrien. And according to the clip from Comic-Con, he was like, oh, we're just friends, but I don't know, we still have another half of the episode to go on. We'll see what happens at the end of the episode. Now, from this actual promo, Adrien is like, he looks a little bit like, whoa, what's going on there? But I don't know, either the Comic-Con thing's wrong, or this is just a weird clip from the promo that they just threw in there to mess with our heads a little bit, because, you know, Disney likes to do that. I don't know if this is like a Zagtoon promo, but I'm just saying that promos tend to do that. So in this next bit of the promo, we get to see Troublemaker, which is the akumatized version of Penny. Now, in the Comic-Con thing, they did cut it off short as soon as Penny was akumatized. So it was kind of sad because we didn't really get to see much after that. So, I mean, okay, that's good because we didn't get spoiled for the entire episode, but it is interesting to see Troublemaker in the flesh. And of course, the thing that was akumatized was the pen, because that is important throughout the episode. So, if this whole Adrien finding out that Marinette has a bunch of pictures of him up on her wall isn't enough for you, there's a clip in this promo that is Marinette getting her Miraculous taken away from her. Now, this is super like, oh my gosh, we haven't actually had anyone take their Miraculous yet. And it's like, someone was actually successful with it. So we're gonna see, like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Troublemaker only grabbed one of her Miraculous, because, well, it's like one, but it's like two separate earrings. So I don't know if just taking away one is enough to, like, ruin the entire thing. But it'll be interesting to see how this works, because if Marinette transforms back, this is, I don't know. I'm super excited for this. Next Saturday is going to be super interesting, and I can't wait to see it. But it's like what's going on here? I don't know. And of course, Troublemaker taking Marinette's Miraculous is the last thing that we see in this promo. So it leaves us off at a little bit of a cliffhanger, but of course that's the thing with promos, is they leave you off with cliffhangers and they put in like super hyping parts that are like, oh, I want to see this now. Now, I know I didn't go through this entire promo like frame by frame like I usually do, but that's because we knew more information than this promo actually gave to us. Some things were new, but a lot of it came from the Comic-Con reading. So again, if you want to go watch that full thing, I recommend it if you're really interested in it, because it's really interesting to see. So if you want to do that, I will leave the link down in the description if you're interested. But pretty much things to take away, the most important plot points of this episode: Penny is Troublemaker, the akumatized. Adrien finds out that Marinette has a bunch of pictures of him on her wall. Pretty much all of Marinette's friends do, because she told all of them to watch it. And Marinette gets her Miraculous taken away from her, which, it's like, this has almost happened a couple times, but I don't think we've ever seen it actually happen to where the Miraculous gets taken away from them. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but it seems like every single episode in season 2 has gotten closer and closer to Hawkmoth getting the Miraculous. I don't know if that's just like a coincidence, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens on later in season 2. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more Miraculous videos. This video was pretty much just saying, hey, you know, there's some cool things coming in the next episode, and you get to learn more about it. I will be making an analysis video on this episode on the day it comes out, Saturday the 16th. So if you're interested in that, you can go subscribe to the channel so that you get notified, or I mean, you might not get notified if you don't click the bell, but you'll be subscribed and it'll be in your subscription box for when I make that video. So stay tuned for that. I am super excited for this episode, mostly because Marinette's Miraculous gets taken away from her. So I can't wait to see how this all turns out. This could be the face reveal for Ladybug to Adrien. We don't know. It'll be super interesting to see how this all plays out. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.